What is going on? It's Jack here again. Now, as I adjust this, and as you can see, I've got my Call of Duty shirt here. No, I don't play Call of Duty. It's just a really comfy shirt, so we're going to get right into this video. Now, today I'm going to show you guys basically how I would find products, or one of the methods of finding products to sell on Amazon Australia. Now, as you guys know, this channel is going to be pushing this channel and my course, as we're currently working on the update for. Hopefully that should be out before Monday, this coming Monday. So stay tuned for that one. If you're one of my students, stay tuned for that. It's obviously going to be a free update for the students in there. If you want to check that out as well, it's going to be the first link down in the description below. And like I said, it's going to be pushing all towards just Amazon Australia. It's already got Amazon Australia in there, but it's not going to have anything to do with Amazon US anymore, and it's just going to be niched towards that even further. So as I get into this video, I'm going to basically show you guys one of the ways that I would look at finding products to sell on Amazon Australia, and we're going to use Amazon US. And yes, I am using a piece of software for this. It's called eGrow. If you guys don't know what that is, it's going to be the second link down below if you want to check that out. It's basically a much cheaper version than Jungle Scout. It works exactly the same, and the big thing is it works for Amazon Australia. So I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to show you guys a Chrome extension, because the payment, I think I pay about 30, maybe 40 bucks a month, and that gives you all the web app, and that gives you the Chrome extension. It gives you everything. Instead of paying 200 bucks for the and 200 US for the extension on Jungle Scout, I just do the 40 bucks a month, and I think I just do the standard. It's 30 or 40 dollars a month just for the standard version of eGrow, and it works absolutely amazing for me. So check that out. In the second link, I'm going to show you guys how it works now. So this is what I would do if I'm a new seller and you're not sure how to get started getting ideas for products. So what I would basically do is come into Google here, and I go in and type in Amazon new release bestseller. Now we're going to start in the US market because we're getting ideas for what is in demand in the US and what we can take over to the Australian market. So this is all I did, and I actually already found a product just before this. I'm going to try and find a second one after this product, but I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to do an example now. So we just go into where it says Amazon.com new releases, the best-selling new and future releases. So what this does is it shows the top of the list of what's selling in the whole of the US market, all the new releases, all the best sellers of these new releases. So just the newly released products, what's selling the best at this current point in time. So this just brings you to the start page. And I went down to the Department of Home and Kitchen, and then I went into Bath, and basically straight away I saw a product that could be a good potential product for Amazon Australia, something that you could do FBA for, something you could source from Alibaba, and something you could private label. Now this looked good to me, so it was a memory foam bath mat, non-slip memory foam bath mat. So what I did from there is I'm actually going to open up another tab, and we're going to type in the main keywords for this, which is now what are we doing here? Which is memory foam bath mat. So what we're going to do from here is just type in the main keywords, which is memory foam bath mat. I'm going to bring this over here, and all we're going to do from here, I'm not going to look too much into it. That's the one that we saw before. Sorry about the page. I'm just going to, I might just refresh that just so it shows up a little bit better. And there we go. So that's the one we saw before. Now, how are we going to check what the sales numbers are? So all we do from here is we go to this little purple tab. Now this is the eGrow extension, and then you just hit that, and it's going to bring up all the sales data for this page. It's going to show you everything from the sales price to how many sales per month. It runs on a monthly basis. So I'm going to show you guys this now. Okay. Just try and move this over. So this is the one that we've seen. This is the one that we saw here. Now this is obviously the best seller. It's selling for $10.89. Look at the amount of reviews that they've got. So they've got almost 2,000 reviews, getting close to 2,000 reviews. So obviously they've been around for a while. They're doing 60,000 revenue per month. Now, just to be safe, the profit margin for that would be anywhere from 35-40%, maybe 50%. So if you can work that out, that's how much they're profiting. Because that's going by just a general overview of what most FBA products, the profit margins that you're looking at. So 60,000 per month in this product, that's pretty decent, and obviously this is on the US market. Now we're looking at a few of these here as well. So all of these, it tells you whether it's FBA or whether it's sold by Amazon themselves, or if we can see an FBM here. No FBM, but FBM just means fulfilled by merchant. They're the ones The merchant are the ones that pack it and send it. FBA means that it's at their warehouse, and Amazon are the ones that pack it and send it out to the customer. And FBA is usually what is eligible for Amazon Prime. Usually the Amazon Prime are better sellers because it's eligible for that 2-day quick shipping in the US. So, which they have in Amazon Australia, by the way, now, which is really, really good. I don't think it's 2-day shipping, but it's a lot faster than general shipping, I can tell you that. And shipping is free for any Amazon Prime members, if you guys didn't know that as well. That's why it's so big and so popular. So we're just looking at the numbers of these. Now, it says here, don't pay too much attention. Don't always pay too much attention to the opportunity score. It's out of 10, so a 10 would be the best opportunity score. I don't really see any products that are 10. The highest I've seen is a 9 on some products, but like I said, don't pay too much attention to that. Just look at the hard numbers here, and you can decipher for yourself if it's a good product. Now, that's not what we're looking at here. We're just looking at, to see if there is demand. There's a decent amount of demand, even though one seller is taking the majority of these products. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, my voice sounds a little bit different. I don't have a microphone today, so sorry if the sound is a little bit weird. We're going to try and work through it. So, yeah, like I was saying before, majority of the sales are coming from one brand by the looks of it. But we're not going to look at that for now. What we're looking at is, are there sales? Yes, there are sales. Even if you come through and you're making $3,000, $4,000 revenue per month, especially in Amazon Australia, it's a good start if you're a new seller. So we're going to get rid of that just to see if this product is actually selling. Obviously, it is selling. Like I said, even though it's a majority of coming from one brand, there's still other brands that are making money from it. So we're going to go back. Now, this is on Amazon Australia, so amazon.com.au. Now, we're going to get the same keywords here on Amazon Australia, and then we're going to paste this in. And there we go. So, as you can see here, there's not really many products with reviews already. We've got some guys with different styles of memory foam mats. Now, usually if you were using Jungle Scout, you couldn't really do much here. What we had to do before was maybe use different methods like the manual 999 cart method. If you guys don't know what that is, give it a Google. It's just a manual way to check day by day how many products are selling per day, for a certain brand, or if you're looking at a certain product, you can track it by that. Otherwise, you would have to look at Google keyword planners, and you would have to go to see how much that keyword's been searched month by month, and it was a little bit of a lengthier process. And I've done that on my course, but now another reason, because eGrow's out now, I'm going to be niching it for that. eGrow, works a lot better. So what you do now with eGrow is, even if we're on the Aussie website here, you just click the tab again, and then it should come up with the numbers. There we go. So as you can see here, there's a big difference. Obviously, starting out, there's a big difference in sales. Now there's a lot more FBM because it's so new. You're not going to have as many companies or as many brands getting it shipped to the Aussie warehouse. Now, where does that leave us? Where does that leave sellers that especially living in Australia? That leaves a big opening and a big opportunity for sellers that want to look at this product. So first of all, as you can see here, so the top seller, so fulfilled by merchant. Now this may even be a seller that's selling from the US already, but FBM, that's not going to be eligible for Amazon Prime. So let's just say this, you get a product that's similar. You find out why this product has 3-star review. You might go in and read the review, and read what it's all about, read why the product wasn't good for that customer, why it wasn't a good experience, and you fix from there. You can do a different color, you can do an add-on for it, and you can do it a similar price. But the main thing is, you can swoop in and you can come and do FBA, which I can't even see any FBA here. It's going to make you eligible for Amazon Prime, and it's going to give you faster shipping. It's going to look more eligible, because if you've got that Amazon Prime badge there on your product, it's just more social proof, for your customers. And then from there, you can start getting reviews, and then you can start building your brand. You could make a Facebook page. You could build a brand all around this, memory foam sort of niche, and then from there you could start, doing pillows, or you could start doing, mats for other things like front doors and things like that, or whatever you want to do. So really, this is a normal person, and I've had a lot of people come up and say this, and they've said, Jack, the sales velocity isn't there, it's not going to be worth it. But you have to realize that that's the whole point. The sales velocity not being there is your biggest opportunity. So what you guys need to do, the mindset that you need to have coming into this is, there's no sales velocity there. There's not many people selling this product. There's not many sales. cool, I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a product that's 10 times better than this product. I'm going to do a different color. I'm going to make it look appealing. I'm going to do nice photos. I'm going to do a nice listing. I'm going to price it competitively. And, you know, you just have to play the long game. And you're going to be getting sales, you know, in time, whether that takes, you know, 6 months, whether that takes 2 years, whether that takes 3 years. You're going to have to grow it. And, you know, if you really are serious about this Amazon game, you're going to do it. And if you haven't checked out my my interview with my most successful student selling in Amazon Australia, you know, my most successful Aussie seller, he did the exact same thing, and he didn't get sales for the first 2 months. Check out that if you haven't already. It's really interesting. It gives his insight into Amazon FBA, and, you know, like I said, he's doing it. He's profiting, you know, around $500 per month. I mean, sorry, $500 per week, and it's not even in Christmas yet. So really goes to put into perspective. So if you haven't seen that interview, go and check it out. A lot of my students and a lot of my my members in the Facebook group really love that. So I'm glad that I'm getting good feedback for that. But this is all I would do. Now, I'm going to go really quickly and try and find another product. We might not find one, but just, you know, I don't want to make this video too long. But we'll go back. We'll do a different department really quickly. We'll do beauty, because beauty is another good one. So do beauty, and then we'll go to skincare. Do skincare. Yeah. Another one I would do now. I wouldn't do any creams, derma rollers. Yeah, kind of, not really. So we'll go through and see if we can quickly find another product. Now, if you're a new seller, I'd steer away from things like serums and creams and that, just because they can be a bit harder to get into selling, because they're applied to the skin, and some you know, things like digestives might be a bit harder to start selling because Amazon have regulations and whatnot. So I would steer away from that for now. What else have we got here? Based on soap, no thank you. Okay. We'll get out of skincare and we'll go to something else real quick. Now, what's another one? Bath and shower. We'll go to that. Body brush, no. Microfiber hair towel. So we could look at that. We could go back to Amazon.com. Microfiber hair towel. And then we'll see what the numbers are for this. So, we're going to hit refresh because that's still on the same product as before. So let's hit the refresh button. Wait for that to load. There we go. So, obviously it says here another opportunity score of 4, but we've got to look at the numbers. Now, obviously the numbers aren't as big as what the memory foam was. So, $12.97. $20 price point. There's a pack of 2, but you look at the sales numbers here. It's still, you know, 2,000, 1,000, 6,000, 4,000, 11,000. I think that was, so that was just the standard. Might be a bigger one. Now look at the reviews here as well. That's another thing you have to put in, you know, you have to take into perspective. Is just the amount of reviews. So at 3,000, you've got 1,200 as well. There's not too many reviews here, but if you were to do a product like this in the US market, it's obviously going to be a lot more competitive. And I'm just doing this just to show you guys the difference between the US and the Aussie marketplace, to show you guys, you know, how much opportunity there is in the Aussie marketplace. So we're going to get the same. We're going to do the exact same thing. Get rid of this here. We're going to get these, the main keywords here for the product. Now the main keywords are like the broadest keywords that you can find for the product, because people are going to more than likely type in microfiber hair towel rather than ultrafine microfiber hair towel wrap anti-frizz fast. You know, they're not going to do that. They're going to type in, they want it quick, they want to find it quick, and they're not going to know every specific you know, detail of the product, so they're going to type in something like this. So that's what I mean by the main keyword. It's just the most broadest keyword. So one here with 4 reviews, one 4-star review, and then we've got another 1-star, 1 review on that. So there's really not many. I'm not going to bother going to the second page of this. I'm going to bring up Degro again. Okay, I think that already loaded, but we'll just refresh it just in case. I know we're still in the memory foam. So this one as well. So look at the reviews. There's one FBA product here, another FBA product, So this is by month, obviously, and now look at the sales. They're not doing too well. The one that's selling the most isn't even an FBA. So let's just have a look at something like this. So I think it's a higher price because they're most likely low on stock. That's usually what a lot of sellers do, is they price it higher. But you look at something like this, it's still selling $1,200 revenue per month. Now let's just say if you were to copy this product, do something very similar, but you were to get, let's just say 300 units in, and you were to brand it really well, you do a nice photo, a better photo than this. Maybe you can bundle something in with it, maybe like a nice like face cloth or something like that, or just some nicer packaging, and then be 300 units in, and you make it an FBA product, and then you make a Facebook page, so like a business Facebook page, and you can even make an Instagram. You start branding the hell out of it. You don't have to spend too much on advertisement at all. Like with my interview with my student, he only does $1 a day, or maximum $2 a day in ads, and he's profiting $500 a week. So really, it's going to take time, like I said, but you've got to look at it in the long run. You can go through and really brand something powerful out of this. Branding is the biggest thing when it comes to Amazon Australia. It's going to work out better for you in the long run. Not only that, once this product, let's just say you do this product and you get it to the point where you're even profiting $1,000 a week, because that can happen in time. That can happen. And let's just say you've got that product and it's nice and steady, and that's a nice steady stream of income for you. And then you think, hey, what can I do from here? Since you've got a brand, you can release a new product in a similar category or similar style of product, and then people are going to start recognizing that brand, and all these new customers that are coming to Amazon Australia, they're going to sit there and think, let's just say you did something like microfiber dual, or like microfiber extreme or something like that, and you just did specific products like microfiber towels and washcloths and things like that. And people are going to start seeing that brand, and they're going to say, hey, I've seen that brand there before. You've got good reviews, your product looks nice, and looks high quality, and you've got nice photos. People are going to start recognizing that, and then they might see it on Facebook. And then just from there, it just builds that social proof, and you're going to start getting more sales and more traction. It's just the way that sales and marketing works. It's just the way that consumers work. So you really have to think about it in that sense. So I'm going to leave this video here today. I don't want to drag it out too long, but you really just, all I want to drive into your brains today is that you've got to think of it in that sense of, yeah, sure, there might not be sales there anywhere near like what the US is right now, but it is going to grow, and you are definitely going to be, it's just a golden opportunity. I keep saying it's a golden opportunity because I believe in it so much. You just really need to brand this, brand your brand. You just really need to brand it well, and you need to just take hold of what is in front of you right now and start just pushing these products out slowly, or start off on one and just build it, and build that one really, really high, and then maybe you can start on the second one. But the other good thing is you don't have to spend as much, when it comes to Amazon Australia, because you don't necessarily have to get as many units in. You don't have to spend as much on advertisement. So really, it's going to work out in your favor, and I just really want to drive that point home to you guys. Now, if you want to learn more, like I said, I've got my course, and we've had a lot more students coming in recently, which is really, really good to see. And we're starting to get some student success because the course hasn't, it's been out. I think it's been out or maybe the end of June it came out. And now, because it takes a while, for people to start getting their products in, now we're finally starting to see student results, which is the biggest thing that I wanted to see out of this course, and I'm getting good feedback from it as well. And like if you've seen the interview, it just goes to show that people who put in the work and really just they just what's the word for it? They just hustle it. And it really works out for them in the long run. And like if you've seen the interview, Albas just really drives home that point. So other than that, guys, all the links for everything I've spoken about, including eGrow, will be down below. They're going to be the first couple of links. Check that one out. If you have any questions for me, just message me on Facebook or just comment on this video. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.